So I recently checked Craigslist to see if they had any Rubik's Cubes for sale, and I found this guy who was selling a ton of them. And they looked nice, so we went and got them. And when we got there, he told us that they'd actually been in a box for 3 years. So when I looked at them, I found that they were actually very old Rubik's Cubes. And I think that that's pretty interesting because some of them you can't get anymore. So let's just get started. Okay, so first off we've got this mini keychain 3x3. The turning is just so bad. It's just horrible. It was so hard to solve because it's so hard to turn. I don't even want to put it into a checkerboard or anything because it's so hard to turn. Next up we've got this other mini 3x3. I haven't solved this yet because, as you can see, a lot of the stickers are missing. They were just kind of falling off completely as I was turning it when I first got it. I think that all the stickers that are going to fall off have fallen off by now, but it's still really stiff. And I might resticker it, but I don't know. Probably not. Following that, we've got this mirror cube that is just so stiff and hard to turn. I tried lubricating it, but it did not do anything. Next up, we've got this interesting corner mod where the tips of the corners have been taken off. This turns okay, and pretty cool to have a cube without, well, the tips of the corners at least. After that, we've got this cube that says Innovative Merchant Solution. Seems to be like an advertisement cube that, that you give away at a booth or something for free. But it's just one he got and he threw it in the order, so okay. It doesn't turn very good, but it's not horrible. It's better than the mini ones and the mirror blocks, but still does not turn very good at all. Following that, we've got this Happy Face cube. This cube just turns so bad. It's barely finger trickable, and yeah, definitely not a good one. But it looks like it's a dollar store cube that has some happy faces. Stickers are really dirty, but I might resticker it, but I like the happy faces on it. After that, we've got this cube here. It's a cube with very large pieces that kind of come out, and it feels very nice to hold, except the turning is just awful. When turning one layer alone, it feels nice, but it has absolutely no corner cutting, forward or reverse. But yep, this cube. After that, we've got this sticker mod, and this is probably the best turning 3x3 out of all of them. It's not good for today's modern standards, like it's not as good as my Yushao, but it's good for these, and this is one of the few ones I can pop a piece out of. It has a very basic mechanism. I don't know if it's based off a cube that was mass produced for speed cubing, or if it's just a little random shape mod, because sorry, sticker mod, because the stickers on the pieces are actually one stickers, not two stickers that were cut and put there. Okay, so now we're going to be getting into some of the more interesting puzzles. Here we have a floppy cube, and it has same color scheme that Land cubes do. Looks like the same color scheme that I got on my super floppy cube, the one with the circle stickers. But the interesting thing about this one is that when you turn an edge like this, it actually lifts up the center cap. And I know that doesn't happen much anymore, but it happens on this one, and kind of creates an alignment mechanism, because when you turn it halfway it gets really hard, and then when you get to the other end it gets a lot easier, so it kind of locks it in place. And one thing to note is that this is not a super floppy cube, it is just a regular floppy cube. Following that, we've got this void cube, and this has the same color scheme as the floppy cube, and it turns nicely for a void cube, and yeah, I think this is nice. Next up, we've got this Rubik's brand 2x2, and I believe that this is not a version they make anymore. It's the version with a green side, a monkey side, and then 4 pink sides. And surprisingly, this was quite a challenge to solve, considering that only 2 sides actually have something on them. Next up, we've got this transparent Paramix. Now, this Pyraminx does not turn very well at all. I did lubricate it, and that did help a bit, but one thing that is a problem with this is that sometimes when you turn this, the top piece stays locked in place, and it's kind of like this, and it will stay there. The cube's not extremely well built. I'll put it that way. Next up, we've got the Rubik's UFO. And if someone told me that I'd be getting a Rubik's UFO, I would have thought they were crazy, because this is a cube I've never been interested in getting before. I've never thought I'd ever get one of these, but this was in the box, so I thought, okay, why not? Let's take a look at this. And I do not believe this is in the solved position, but I would like to learn how to solve it, because it does look pretty fun, actually. And last but not least, we've got this Megaminx. Now, this Megaminx looks quite odd, and the turning's odd too. It's very stiff, but it also has a clicking mechanism. And the edge pieces seem to just disappear right in the middle there. They kind of make a star here, and it looks very strange. Now, I tried finding what cube this was online, and I couldn't find it in any stores, so I just searched Megaminx on Google Images, and I visited every single page that had a picture of this. And the only one I could find that was actually a store, I can't remember what store it was, but it was, of course, out of stock, and it just said Megaminx. I guess this might be some sort of off-brand. If you know what brand it is, please tell me. It does have tiles, and it is missing a tile here. Okay, so that was all the puzzles. Got them all here. Okay, guys, so thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day.